I feel like I kind of reached a point in my life where I felt like I was confident enough to stand up for people, to stand up for myself, to stand up for like causes and issues that I feel like need to be talked about in the world.
Would you date a guy who has 100 bodies on him?
100 what?
How many brothers have you laid with?
0.
Oh. Oh!
With your parents' bros as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can say that we do share quite a lot.
So have you introduced your boyfriend yet to them?
My who? TKay. TKay Simulute.
So Australia, Canada,
I've
United
been to
States,
Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia. I just feel like we should be allowed to wear what makes us feel the most comfortable and empowered.
So we should see some ass? What'd you say?
No, that is not what I said. I said.
I swear to God, I heard you say, TKay, would you see some ass? That was not even. Okay. To the B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? It's your boy TKay, and that means you are on another very, very special episode of the Juice 2.0. I appreciate you so much for stopping by. You're amazing. You're such a star. Returning subscriber, your family. So what's going on, famo? But if you haven't subscribed, it means you haven't quite yet made it to the winning family, the Juicy family. Why don't you get on it and subscribe, become part of the family, and let us all grow together. We're broadcasting all the way from SkyView Lounge, and SkyView Lounge weekends are phenomenal. Big shout out going out to my sponsors, SkyView Lounge, for letting us host here. It's beautiful. It's the view. It's the menu. It's the drinks. It's the food. It's everything. It's the vibes. The energy at SkyView Lounge, top notch. So let me just remind you what happens on a Friday at SkyView Lounge. In case you've been wondering, what other spot have I not really checked out in Gap City? Fridays, the drive time sessions over at SkyView Lounge are incredible. We have Boogie Sid, that's music by Boogie Sid. Oh, music by Boogie Sid, my boy Jembe Soul, and we also have a cocktail happy hour from 5 p.m. For y'all drunkards. What's going on, drunks? And that's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And what else is there? Ooh, guess how much a Corona bucket goes for? 180 puller. And then that's on a Friday. On a Saturday, sushi and bubbles specials, man. 10% off of all the bubbles if you buy them with some sushi. It's incredible on a Saturday. Sunday is the sermon. It's the churchy stuff over here at SkyView Lounge. So come on by and have a good time. Bring your friends, tell a friend, and come over to SkyView Lounge for all these amazing things that happen, not just on the weekend, but throughout the week. So, the next spot to come at, SkyView Lounge. My guest this morning, not morning. My guest today is a beautiful Miss Global Botswana 2021. She's a philanthropist, and she's also the CEO and founder of an NGO, a foundation called Able Hearts. They're all about equality. They're all about the community coming together, putting your difference, my difference, making it united, and making it all incredible. So I need you to put your hands together and help me welcome the wonderful, the sensational, the beautiful Sukshi Bhargava. Hi.
Hi, TKay.
What's happening? So this is the Juice 2.0. I'm sorry, man. We're not supposed to share the handshake, but this is the Juice 2.0 handshake. It's 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. You try it?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 2. Welcome to the Juice 2.0.
Thank you for having me here.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah? I'm all right. I'm happy to be sitting down with you.
It's an honor.
There's a lot of noise going on there. Everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying that I'm happy to sit down with you today. When we spoke, I invited you here because obviously you're Miss Global Botswana 2021. And you're doing amazing work in B-Dub.
Thank you.
I see your charities here and there. I see how you're donating food here and there. I see how you do it. At some point, some clothes, blankets, you let us know.
Quite a few, yeah.
What's that?
I said quite a few of stuff.
Quite a few of things. So I thought your story needed to be told, and then we'll get to the juicy stuff as well. Introduce yourself, man, for everybody that needs to know exactly who you are.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you for having me here, TKay. I appreciate platforms such as this. Like you said, they just give
the 2.0, huh?
Yeah, like the Juice 2.0. It gives me the chance to talk to the viewers at home and you about things that I'm passionate about. So thank you for having me here. It's a complete honor.
You got it.
As TKay has already introduced me, my name is Sakshi and I was Miss Global Botswana 2021.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Miss Global Botswana 2021. I don't think a lot of people know about it. And I'm not too sure if it's like the publication of it, the marketing of it, maybe not a lot of noise about it. But how was that journey? When did it start? Does it actually still happen, the pageantry?
So the Miss Global pageant, it doesn't have a franchise owner in Botswana.
Okay.
So what had happened was I was contacted through my management by the international pageant itself.
Right.
And so they had asked my management to send through a representative for their pageant.
Right.
And the management selected me out of the many girls that they have there. And so it's an international pageant. Over here, it does not have a pageant. I guess that's why it wasn't heard about much. It doesn't even have a trace,
right.
Like it itself. But there have been a few, like a handful of representatives from Botswana that have gone before me.
Oh, before you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they have been.
I don't know any, but I'm happy that I know you, you know?
Yeah.
And thank you so much for stopping by. Clearly,
of course.
This is something that people need to know. So for Miss Global Botswana 2021, what does that mean? What does it constitute to be Miss Global Botswana 2021?
So,
or just a Miss Botswana in general? Miss Global Botswana.
So what does it constitute to be like?
Yeah. What does it request of you? What does it demand of you?
So I had been doing pageants for quite a while. So I feel like when I got crowned Miss Global, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is my time. So I was just like I wasn't new to anything. I had been practicing the rules and regulations of pageantry for a while.
Right.
But to me, pageantry and like a title such as Miss Global Botswana, it just gives me the time and the chance to be able to represent young girls in Botswana, to be able to represent people that don't have a voice. When I have been given such a big platform, my voice is heard, so why not use my voice to amplify other people's voices?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so pageantry to me is all about the platform that it gives me to empower myself and to empower other people alongside me.
Yeah. Speaking of empowerment, prior to being part of the pageantry and becoming Miss Global Botswana 2021, did you have that kind of mindset as Sakshi growing up at all, or there was kind of a shift? And when did that shift happen?
There was a shift.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw myself doing pageants.
Yeah.
I just knew I liked dressing up because my mom is also that kind of girl. So I just knew I liked fashion in general. Pageantry I never imagined. So I joined my first pageant in 2016 actually.
2016?
Yeah. And after I joined in 2016, that's when I got signed under Diamond Pageantry Academy.
Awesome.
Yeah, so ever since then, they've been my management. So through them, I've been able to maneuver my way through the pageant world and everything that it requires from you.
Yeah.
So I've gone through quite a couple of years of training. Yeah.
I love that. And then the people that then must call you because you Miss Global Botswana, they want to work with you. Tell me about that. Describe that kind of environment for me. What kind of brands have you worked with? We'll get to the charities and your own company and your own foundation. But have you been able to work with some brands because of who you became?
So I managed to get quite a lot of people on board onto the Miss Global team in terms of sponsors.
Right.
Because pageantry is an investment.
It's a lot.
It is an investment.
It's a lot, yeah.
And my parents have been doing this for years. So I was like, no, this time I need to try and see if there's a way different companies in Botswana can help me out.
Yeah.
So in terms of sponsorship, I've gotten quite a bit from numerous companies around Botswana.
Amazing.
Like Force Cash and Carry and Petro Hyper Botswana.
Big shout out.
Just to name a few. Yeah.
It's probably a lot.
Yeah, there's been quite a lot. Yeah.
I like that. You speak of parents there. How did it feel for them? What was the reaction when you first broke out the news that you wanted to be part of some form of a pageantry?
So...
Because your parents are still alive, both of them.
Yes.
They live in Francistown.
Yes.
Who was more supportive, who was not?
So my mom is actually the person who pushed me into pageantry.
Oh, wow.
She saw an advert on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was for Junior Miss Botswana, actually. So it was just a little flyer and it was auditions, so-and-so date.
Yeah.
And she was like, why don't you just try it out? And I'm like, I don't think so, because I was so not confident in myself at that point in time.
Yeah.
So I was like, Maybe not me, Chief. Maybe someone else. But she pushed me to do it.
Yeah.
And so I did it. And I feel like she's been very supportive throughout. Both of my parents have been.
That's dope.
Because they can see the light that it shines in my eyes.
Oh, yeah. So is that the kind of relationship that you have with your parents? You guys share about everything that's happening in your life?
Yeah.
Because I know for a lot of kids, it's not so easy to share, the intricacies, what we're getting about, what we're doing, this and that with our parents, I don't think that's the same with you.
It takes a bit of time.
Right.
I can't say I've always been like the most talkative or most sharing with them.
Yeah.
But like as you grow, I feel like your relationship with your parents grows as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can say that we do share quite a lot.
So have you introduced your boyfriend yet to them?
My who? TKay. TKay Simulute.
What? You haven't?
Ra?
You haven't?
Ga ke na yone.
Itra?
Kare ga ke na yone.
Amme. Afusa.
Ga ke afusa.
Let me know about your parents, the family. Describe your family apart from Pageantry, right? You were telling me off recording that you have an older brother who's in Australia right now.
Yes.
Describe your family for me, just in a few words.
Okay. So my nuclear family is my mom and dad, and then I have an older brother who's in Australia.
Right.
But like here in Botswana, my dad has 3 other brothers, and like a very close family friend as well.
Okay.
So I have quite a few cousins here, quite a lot of uncles and aunts. That's how I mentioned earlier that I am able to be between Francistown and Gaborone. Because I have 2 uncles that stay here that have opened their homes to me on numerous occasions. Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. You were born in Francistown, yeah?
Yes, I was born in Francistown.
Is it born and raised in Francistown?
Born and raised.
Oh, shucks.
Yes, born and raised.
How was that growing up in Francistown?
It got a bit tiring towards the end, but in the beginning it was pretty nice, pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a very cozy. That's a good way of saying small. A very cozy little town.
Yeah.
Especially because the crazy thing is a lot of my friends, I had known them since transition.
Right.
Up until I finished high school. Because I went to the same school. We all did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which school is this?
John Mackenzie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
John Mackenzie, what's going on? What's going on? That's a beautiful school, by the way. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, man. You must miss a lot of your friends. You travel a lot. And you're also not in the country at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
Technically, yeah.
You must miss a few of,
I do miss a few of my friends. I feel like everyone at this point in time has kind of moved on with their lives, People are in different places of the world. A lot of them have moved to Gaborone as well.
Right.
But yeah, I do miss how it used to be, man. It was such a simple life.
Yeah.
It's really simple.
And then you moved to Canada?
Yes.
When was that move? Why was that move important for you?
So I moved to Canada in August last year, the end of August. And I went there for university. I just feel like I've kind of grown up knowing for university in specific, I am going to want to go abroad, specifically because I don't want to limit myself and my capabilities.
Right.
And I feel like once you've been too comfortable in one specific place, one specific city, you kind of outgrow the place. And so I wanted to give myself the chance to go to a different place, experience new things, experience new people.
Perspective grows as well.
Perspective grows as well, because I can't say that I have grown. And it's just been 8 months, but I can definitely say that I have grown a lot. Like today, I saw one of my management members in the morning for the first time since I've been back. And she's like, hey,
wow.
I'm like...
What's going on, Michelle?
Yeah, so...
That's nice. And then, look, a lot of people want to move out of Africa. And I speak for some people. Maybe it's not everybody. But there's obviously a few people that want to move out because Africa this, Africa that. There's always some conception that maybe things are better out in Canada, the Western world, whatever it is. Would you say, having had an experience of what Canada looks like, that you would say to a person who wants to go, yay, you can do it, like, come on over. It's beautiful out here.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
For literally like 7 of the 8 months I was there, or at least 7.5, I was crying. complaining. It's a completely different life.
You're not a crybaby, are you?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
Not literally crying.
Oh, yeah.
Not crying.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a completely different life there. It's like more fast-paced. Botswana is very slow, very
slow
calm.
pace, yeah.
You know, you can just hop in your car. You want to head to wherever you want to head. It's an easy
life.
environment.
It's chill.
It's very chilled.
It's chilled, yeah.
Over there, everything is really, really quick. Everything is really fast. The 17-year-olds are like they're 21. Yeah, so it's it's an experience. But Botswana, home will always be home.
Tell me about the craziest thing that's happened to you so far while in Canada. Generally.
The
craziest thing.
The craziest thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of homeless people.
There's a lot of what?
A lot of homeless people.
Homeless people.
Yeah. On the streets, and majority of them are like from opioid crisis, which is drugs. And so a lot of the times, if you're walking at night, you'll get like somebody screaming at you, or just like literally bothering you to the point where you feel like you're unsafe.
You might get mugged or something like that. Right.
So to me, I was a bit shocked at that, because I feel like they don't portray they don't portray that side of the Western world.
We don't actually have a lot of that going on
here. We don't.
Yeah,
we don't at all. So that was like the craziest thing. I was like, whoa.
That's mind-blowing, man. Speaking of being outside Botswana, you've not just been to Canada, you've been to the United States.
Yes.
You've been to Germany. No. Where have you been?
Ooh, the list is a bit long.
Hold on.
It's actually even more than my Instagram, hey?
It's also what?
It's more than my Instagram.
Oh, it's more than your Instagram?
Yeah, because
I was going to go to your stories.
It's more than that.
It's got to be more. Just give me a second, though. Give me a second. There you are. Australia, obviously.
Yes.
Your brother's there.
My brother, yeah.
So were you staying with your brother there?
Yeah, I went for his graduation.
Amazing.
Yeah.
South Africa, we can't really...
Yeah.
No.
This wasn't for... That highlight was not for Botswana. It was for like my Canadian friends. That specific highlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Australia, Canada, the United States.
Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Dubai. Majority of these were when I was a little kid, though.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it's not on my Instagram, because I can barely even remember those experiences. Okay. But I've been to quite a few places. Yeah.
What do you love the most about traveling, if you can remember from all those times that you used to travel?
I just feel like it's a bit of an escape. It's an escape. It's an escape to experience.
Right.
Like different parts of the world. You'd be so surprised how big and diverse the world actually is.
Yeah.
It gives you like the chance and the opportunity to appreciate life, to appreciate where you live in comparison to like all of those other different countries. And it also gives you the chance to, you know, embrace different cultures.
Yeah. I love that. So you see me take my phone now. It means
so I should switch on my brains now.
Switch it off. Turn the other side. Because, hey, it's about to get juicy. It's about to get... Did you really say that you're not in a relationship? I actually didn't ask. Are you seeing someone right now?
How I did homework?
Huh?
How I did homework?
I didn't do my homework.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know.
Wow. That's how you're going to treat me, Sakshi? Just like that? So how long has it been?
How long has what been?
That relationship. Anyway, forget you. You know what? You shouldn't have come here. I need to know what are some of your red flags in a relationship. What is like a no-no?
Communication. I feel like that's me with kind of everyone. Like all relationships in general.
Yeah.
I appreciate like being told, like if like you're going somewhere, you're unavailable. Like I appreciate being told, hey, I won't be available right now, in comparison to like being ignored.
Right.
Because that kind of pisses me off quite a lot. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Temper? How would you rate your temper level?
I get my temper from my dad. So.
Oh yeah? Is it bad, like super bad, or it's controllable?
It's controllable. On the road, it's not controllable.
Shucks.
I have road rage.
Would you date a guy who has 100 bodies on him?
100 what?
100 bodies.
On him, what does that mean?
He's had sex with more than 100 ladies.
No.
You wouldn't do that? What's with the discrimination? What's up with you? What's wrong with you?
How is that discrimination?
Okay, let me understand your thinking though.
Okay.
Why would you not?
Let me understand your question properly.
Yeah. Would you be with a person, a love romantic relationship, whose past is that he's slept with 100 or more than 100 ladies?
I guess I don't have. I guess I just like wouldn't want someone that is like so known or like experienced by so many other people. You know, it's nice to get to know a person that's not known to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, because you know how love is, at least the truest nature of love, the authentic, purest, truest nature of love, is that it creeps up on you.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, in that point in time, there's not much.
Okay.
I guess there's not much you can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't know, I appreciate and like embrace feelings.
Oh yeah.
And, like yeah, something like love. I guess there's not much you can do.
Another question that I ask a lot of my, lady friends nowadays when they sit with me on my podcast is, would you date a broke guy?
A broke guy?
So Sakshi, would you date a broke brother?
Maybe not.
Yeah. We're not doing that. Not over here, huh? Let me also understand the philosophy behind that. Why not?
Hey, kerata dilo TKay. Yo, kerata dilo.
Yeah?
I don't know. I've grown up. I'm a daddy's girl.
Uh-huh.
My dad has shown me quite a lot of affection growing up.
Yeah.
And so, majority of the times, if there's anything I need or want, my dad will make too
sure that
much
he
of a
gets
fuss
you.
about it. Yeah. One day or the other.
Oh yeah.
He'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whoever you're dating now obviously is cashed out, right? It's a lot of guap right there. You're doing very well. You're doing very well.
If you say so, TKay.
What's the most expensive thing that if a guy buys you, then forget the materialistic part of it, right? But then if he does that, actually let's not say buy thing. What's the one thing that if a guy does for you or to you, it shows you that he really, really loves you and that there's no one else?
Yo, I'm trying to think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a pretty deep question
I just
anyway.
think maybe respect.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate being respected as
Okay.
like a person. And yeah, to just be treated with respect.
Oh yeah.
To not be like ever degraded, whether someone is angry, whether
Right.
someone is whatever. I just feel like a
Right.
cordial respect relationship all the time.
So has anyone ever like offered you money? Like, yo, let's go to Santin. You know what I mean? Because you know what's happening with your fellow colleagues, right?
No,
your,
I know.
Your fellow ladies,
Yeah,
right? Nowadays, someone comes by, shows a little bit of money, a little bit of stash, and they get a little bit too excited. Travel here and there, but there's consequences to that because, brothers want to get laid. Does that ever happen to you or not at all?
Honestly, no.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been approached that way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Good
Yeah.
grace. But if you are to comment around that kind of environment, because it's prevalent lately, right?
No.
What would you say? No?
No, I don't do that. No, I was, no.
You'd rather not comment?
I'd rather not say much about it, but personally, my preferences,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah. What's your body count, though?
Honale Wikipedia.
Got it.
Honale Wikipedia, like Google on your phone, because I'm unaware of what that means.
Body count?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, Michelle. She says she doesn't know what a body count is. Is she being truthful? Is she being truthful? You don't know what a body count is? How many brothers have you laid with?
0.
Oh. Oh! Yo, you heard that?
0.
Yo, you heard that? She says 0. You heard that?
Yung mana TK,
Huh?
yung mana.
Oh, I should have asked how old you are. How old are you?
21.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, no. Oh, you stay that way. Do you believe in keeping yourself for that one person after marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
Tell me about that. Why is that important for you?
I don't know. Maybe the way I've been grown up, or like the virtues I've been taught.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on a second. I think we need a lie detector, machine here, man. That zero thing, nah, I don't buy that. I don't believe
Born a
that.
TKay. Who did you bring here? Pageant girl. What do you want?
Anyway, please continue.
Yeah, no, I just feel like I've been grown up that way. Like even like the friends and family around me.
Yeah.
Same mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Able Hearts.
Yes.
Whose brainchild is that? You're the CEO, founder, but what was the inspiration behind Able Hearts?
So I joined my second pageant in 2017, and we had to conduct like a charity project, and I consulted management, of course, because everything goes through management.
Yeah.
And so like we sat down and we brainstormed a bit about like what we should go ahead with, and I didn't want to do something that I wasn't passionate about.
Right.
Because it's easy to just say, I'll just go to an orphanage home and just donate and call it a day.
Right.
But I didn't want it to be one of those cases. And a big shout out, the name was actually from Nicole Khalibale. She was Miss Botswana 2017. She's the owner of Diamond Pageantry Academy.
Dope.
Michelle is her sister. So the name came from her, the idea came from her. And I just ran through it because it was something I was passionate about.
Oh, yeah. So tell people what Able Hearts is all about. It's an NGO.
Yeah.
It's a foundation. What is the actual focus?
So the Able Hearts Foundation was founded in 2017. And the focus is on empowering children and people faced with disabilities.
Yeah.
And so the main purpose of it is that from a very young age, I noticed, growing around peers who are teenagers or even in primary school, it's easy to mock someone that has a disability.
Right.
It's easy to make a joke out of someone who is unable to walk unassisted or is on a wheelchair when we are able-bodied. And so I noticed that, and I was 15 at the time.
Oof.
Yeah, and so I was like, if there's one person, and I feel like I had the voice for it, and I'm like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And so I started it, and I primarily worked with 2 schools in Francistown.
Amazing.
So it was the Francistown School for Deaf Education and the Lepoy Center for the Visually Impaired. Yeah, so I just worked with the kids quite often just to empower them. They have God-given talents. I remember I was saying to you earlier, I can't sing. I don't have a singing voice. Those kids have made me cry.
Is that right?
They have literally given me shivers and tears.
Wow.
Michelle has been there for a lot of the events that we have done.
Yeah.
And it's actually crazy what they can do. It's just that we undermine them as society because they might not look like everyone else.
That's a beautiful story, man. For a 21-year-old young lady, right? And I don't think there's a right age for things that you're doing. I think any age really, if you feel it in your heart, then you go out and you do it.
For sure.
It's all about giving anyway and giving back. But is there a point or a time where you feel like maybe your life is passing? Because 21-year-olds, man, what are 21-year-olds doing right now? Malaika, 21-year-olds, what are they getting up to? Yeah. 21-year-olds are, forgive me and no judgment, but they're not doing the most important things.
Yeah.
But then again, who is judging what the most important things are, right? It's all about fun. It's all about going out. It's all about drinking. It's all about sex. It's all about this and that. How then are you able to be at this age, as young as you are, and be this focused? And I assume you're not really, getting up to a lot of crazy things, unless you will.
I guess it's a balance. I won't say I have zero social life, and I don't have my occasional nights out with my friends, because at the end of the day, I'm still a 21-year-old.
Right.
But I will say that, because I did start pageantry at 15, my goals and my passions for life changed.
Right.
They changed in the sense that I focused on things that I felt like were feeding my growth. and were actually empowering me to be a better person for myself and for the community at large.
Right.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. Speaking of going out, describe a night out with your friends. What happens? I mean, there's drinks involved, but please describe that for me.
Occasionally, yeah.
Okay.
It's just like your normal like restaurant, like 267, or I haven't been since I've been back, so I'm a bit. But yeah, like for example, and I'm a piano warrior. Yo, the pianos is the hill I will die on.
Hey.
The hill I will die on. Yeah. So yeah, the occasional groove moment. Yeah.
I love that. Have you ever blacked out at all?
No.
Not at all.
Thankfully not.
You don't
No.
drink that extreme.
No, I know like my
Your limit.
my limits.
Yeah. What's your poison though? When you're out there having a good time, occasionally, what do you like drinking?
Champagne.
Oh, you're.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Bubbles, which is ideal for what the theme is today here at.
Yeah, it's a lot of
SkyView.
bubbles flying around today on a Saturday. Oh, remember, Saturdays at SkyView Lounge, bubbles and sushi. 10% off of bubbles every time you buy it with some sushi. So come on over, bring some friends, and tell everybody about it. It's amazing. Well, you love some sushi, though. Are you into sushi?
I don't like sushi.
You're not?
I've had it like maybe twice.
Yeah.
It's a weird like texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm afraid of like texturey foods. Yeah.
What do you like to eat the most? What's your favorite dish?
Okay, it's a dish from a restaurant. But it's so basic.
Okay.
Nando's.
Oh. Which dish is this?
It's either like a chicken wrap or like just their chicken in general.
Oh.
Nothing can beat Nando's.
You
ever.
like Nando's, yeah?
Yeah, ever.
My girlfriend.
I literally have it weekly.
My girlfriend.
She's not a fan?
Yeah, she's not a huge fan at all.
No,
Every time we try to drive through some place, try to get some food, that's the first thing that I suggest.
No.
Not at all.
No, my whole family.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys are on that.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, to each his own. You definitely love your food, but do you know how to cook it?
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah.
Yes. But I can count the amount of dishes I can cook like by head on like one hand. But if you give me a recipe though,
Yeah.
I think I can.
Then you're good to go.
Yeah.
So, Able Hearts, man, what's the vision? What's the future for Able Hearts? How long have you done it? First question, actually. How long has Able Hearts been in existence?
6 years now.
6
so
years
this
now.
is the 6th year.
Okay.
And so my mom and I are both founders because, like you said, I'm kind of up and down.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to leave it completely unoperational when I wasn't here.
Yeah.
And so my mom took over for me a bit while I was gone.
Okay.
But like the long-term goal would be for it to develop into something like bigger. I feel like my main concern or like my main like barrier right now is a lack of like a permanent sponsor.
Right.
I do have friends and family, shout out to them, always supporting me throughout my journey, my pageantry journey, my journey with Able Hearts.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes it needs a bit of like a stable funding each time for me to continue through activities.
Yeah.
Because there's only so much like my parents can do as well, you know?
Yeah. I can understand that. And I think a lot of people don't really support that as quickly as they need to.
I guess, TKay, the vision that I see, not everyone can see what I'm seeing from
It's
my
your
eyes.
vision after all. Yeah.
And so sometimes, you know, even if you do explain it to someone like with your heart and your soul, sometimes it just like doesn't hit the right place, which is fine. You know, everyone has like their different like goals in life. Yeah.
Able Hearts. So that's where the philanthropy comes in as well, yes?
Yes.
You must be really excited about being a philanthropy. What is it about that and doing all of that that excites you the most? Because I imagine there's passion, right?
Yeah.
And even for a lot of, I'm passionate about some things. For example, radio. But I can tell you there are some days that I wake up and I have to drive to radio. And it's like,
it's a bit taxing. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then you know it's a passion when you flip on and you switch on the mic and then you have to go on air.
Yeah.
There's a feeling. So I guess the question is, what is it about all of that that makes you feel what?
as I mentioned before, I just feel like I appreciate the fact that I have a voice and that I'm able to...
The voice.
Yeah, that I'm able to even sit here today and be talking about everything that I've done.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of reached a point in my life where I felt like I was confident enough to stand up for people, to stand up for myself, to stand up for like causes and issues that I feel like need to be talked about in the world. And so that's when I was like, no, this is something I'm passionate about. It's something that I can wake up today and I don't need a script to be able to talk about it because I'm passionate about it, and it's something, you know, I feel like there needs to be like a real change.
You know what I'm thinking right now? And forgive my ignorance, right? I'm thinking you're 21 years old, right? And you're talking about the issues that you feel they need to be
addressed.
Yes. And I'm thinking, okay, you're 21. What issues are we talking about here? So do you want to give me like an example of some of the issues that you feel they really need to be addressed?
Okay.
Girls going to Santon is one of them.
Sorry?
Girls going to Santon is one of them. I'm
no,
joking.
like I said,
don't worry about it.
I feel like racism and discrimination is something that also has a place in my heart.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I appreciate the fact that I grew up and I was like born and brought up in Francistown.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the diversity in myself and the diversity in people. And I don't see why sometimes people fail to look at race in that way, you know? People tend to look at it as something that separates you, TKay, from me, Sakshi, here today.
Right.
But what really is it? Because we're two people that we're in Botswana, we are in Botswana, we have been here for quite a while. And so, I feel like with that, it has a little thing in my heart,
I feel that.
Yeah.
You know, for the past 2-3 weekends, I've sat down with Miss Botswana, Second Princess 2021, Marang.
Yes.
Also sat with Miss Supranational, Stefina Sabina, second runner-up as well. And now I'm sitting down with you today, Miss Global Botswana 2021. What do you feel? You've obviously had some experience, fairly, of pageantry and all of that. What do you make of the current Miss Botswana? Are you guys friends? Miss Leseho,
Yes. So she got crowned when I wasn't here.
Oh, nice.
She got crowned when I wasn't here.
Okay.
But we have been like friendly on Instagram, you know, the occasional comments and messages here and there. I really, really love her, and I will hopefully see her one of these days now that
before
I'm back.
Before you go back,
right. No, definitely I will. But yeah, she's gorgeous and she's tall. My short self.
Your short self.
Yeah.
And then before her was the lovely Miss Palesa Molefe.
Yeah. No,
Any thoughts around her?
She changed pageantry.
She changed the game, right?
She changed the game.
Right.
I just feel like for quite a number of years, you know, pageantry wasn't getting the attention that it deserved. No one really knew. Like, we had queens, but they weren't being given like tons of support.
Yes.
Palesa came on board, and finally, pageantry in Botswana was reignited.
Oh,
and it was really nice to see that happening. Yeah.
That's beautiful that you would have those beautiful things to say about these amazing ladies. But with regards to pageantry itself, right? Organizations that are doing it, because I think we see now a few of them keep popping up, others that I didn't even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you were in charge of all of that, what do you think are some of the things that you would do to just make it as big as it's supposed to be, as marketable, as lucrative as it's supposed to be?
I think just like taking the queen seriously.
Yeah.
Taking her passions and her voice seriously.
Right.
Because like I said, to me, pageantry this whole time has just like given me a voice that I literally never knew I had.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if every pageant was to give their queen the chance and the opportunity that I was given, for example, it would be an amazing place.
It'd be marvelous.
Yeah.
Let's play some free association, right? Coffee or tea? Let's hear that.
Neither.
What's going on?
If it's coffee, it's like an iced coffee.
Okay.
But like very little coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee.
Yeah.
I appreciate that it like wakes you up, gives you energy. I don't like the taste of it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You don't know what you're missing, but it's cool. Champagne or whiskey?
Champagne.
After bubbles, by the way. Yeah. Pizza or pasta? Yeah.
Pasta.
Pasta? Yeah?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had some?
For dinner 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yes.
Did you make it?
I can make it, but that night I didn't.
Hey, it works. It works. Pants or dress?
Dress.
Dress.
Yes.
Is that like most of the time, like 90%, or kind of changes here and there?
Here and there, like the occasional when I want to feel like the queen I am. It's a dress. Yeah.
What do you make of fashion, though? Tell me about fashion and where it's going right now. You're obviously into pageantry. You're a beauty queen, right? There's a purity that surrounds you guys. What do you make of fashion and where it's going in terms of how, we're showing so much skin lately? Would you have anything to say around that?
I just feel like we should be allowed to wear what makes us feel the most comfortable and empowered.
So we should see some ass? What'd you say?
No, that is not what I said. I said.
I swear to God, I heard you say, TKay, we should see some ass. That was not it? Okay.
I definitely didn't say that.
Right.
Yeah, I just feel like whatever you feel your truest self in, that's what you should wear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burna Boy or Wizkid?
Burna.
Burna Boy or Davido?
Burna.
Burna Boy or Rema?
Burna. Are you trying to find out if I'm a Burna fan? Because I think we got the memo.
So what's your Burna Boy song? Favorite Burna Boy song?
Ooh.
I think I kind of see what kind of lady you are when you're at Groove. Burna.
What kind?
Afro beats. Burna. No?
I'm a piano.
Okay. All right, but anyway.
Burna. All of his songs just left the top of my head.
Oh. It happens.
But there's a song though. Like it's an older song where he talks about something about enemies. Some of them used to be my friends. Hey, what the
I thought you said you don't know how to sing. Dude, that was something right there.
No,
sing
wasn't.
it, girl.
No.
You better sing.
That's not happening.
Missionary or doggy?
I have a pet. I have a pet dog. Yeah, her name is Misty. She's a German Shepherd.
We flopped this time, huh? We flopped, eh? Oh, yeah. Missionary or doggy?
I said I have a dog.
You have a dog?
Yeah.
You have a dog. Okay, so for this one, it's one of those you have to do it the rest of your life, right? Stilettos or sneakers?
Yo.
Your whole life.
Because I'm a bit of both, hey?
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
a bit of both.
I know. So if you gotta choose one, what's it gonna be?
Stilettos.
Stilettos. Shucks. That's gonna be a hard life, though.
I just feel like you walk different, you act different when you're in heels and stilettos.
Oh, yeah.
It's painful, yes. I still get cramps.
Right.
Even though it's been like 7 years now.
Right.
But it just like, it empowers you. It makes
Right.
you feel like you're that girl. Yeah.
I feel you. So I get the vibe that you're single right now. You're not seeing someone. We didn't really get into that. But if you're to start seeing someone, be in a love relationship, what kind of person are you looking for? Do you have some picture? I mean, we spoke about communication, right? It's such a deal breaker. So that's number one. What other qualities are you looking for?
Just someone who...
Also, don't describe your boyfriend now, the one that you didn't tell us about.
Okay. According to you, TKay. Akire. TKR. Isn't Sakshi TKR.
Whatever, Sakshi. But yeah, what would you like to see in a man that you would say, this is my boyfriend?
I just feel like an intellectual person.
Oh.
Someone that you can have smart conversations with.
Okay.
Because like I said, like my dreams and my passions sometimes are a bit wild.
Right.
And so, it would be nice to have someone who supports me throughout it all. Because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So intellectual.
And supportive.
Supportive.
Yeah.
knows how to communicate.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you're Indian, right?
Yes.
Indian Mutswana.
Yes.
That.
Sure,
Okay.
we can
I can
go.
describe it that way.
Yeah.
Right. Is there someone who's already set for you? Arranged marriages and all that? You see now, we have arrived. We have arrived. Because, well, that happens, right?
Yes, it
happens.
does happen.
Okay, cool. Tell me about that. Is that happening for you or what's going on?
No, at this current moment, no. My parents have been in Botswana for over 30 years now. My dad moved here first, and so that was like a while ago. And so I feel like their mind and their like values and virtues have also adapted to, you know, more to being in tune with the environment that they're in and the time that they're in.
Right.
So no, unless there's something they haven't told me about.
Possibly. I mean, you're only 21 right now.
But no.
Yeah, but by now you would have picked it up, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a age that happens a lot? I'm from Zim, by the way. Most of my peers, when they get to like 25, before 30, most of my brothers get married. You know, you don't see that in a lot of cultures.
Yeah.
Is there an age group for you guys where there's some sort of an expectation that at least Sakshi by now should be telling us about marriage?
I guess not just with us, I guess in general.
In general, okay.
Personally, like my perception, maybe like 27 upwards.
27 upwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to get married?
Like, it's not pressure.
It's not pressure.
Yeah. But yes, I do.
You do want to get married? Oh, that'll be nice, right? Have kids too?
Yes.
Beautiful. And that's the same person you would have waited for, not have sex until that time. Lucky dude, right?
Yes, very much so.
But if he has had 100 bodies, there's nothing that you can do to change that.
Sometimes I guess not.
That won't be fair, right?
Oh, to me?
To you,
yeah. Yeah, definitely not. But I
like
guess
100 bodies.
Zero.
Zero?
Yeah.
Also, do you think there are guys like that with 0 bodies on them?
In Botswana or in general?
In
general?
Let's give it B-dub.
Okay,
let's give it B-dub.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
We're talking what? 1%, 2%?
I don't know much about the population of gents here.
Right.
So I can't really say.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Look, I really appreciate who you are.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate. I think you've got a good head on your shoulders right there. Even the way you're talking to me, there's like you're looking into my eye. You're not looking away. Huh?
I'm not scared of anyone.
You're not scared of it, and you're
No.
21 years old. You know what I mean? That's obviously the traveling. That's obviously the meetings that you've been. You probably read a lot.
I don't read a lot. I
Okay.
just feel like I've been given so many like mics in my life,
Right.
and walked into so many meetings where like it's like I was taught eye contact. You know, these things you're taught.
Yeah.
If you want to look confident, you want to seem like you know what you're talking about, look the person
You
in the
definitely
eye.
given me that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so
Yeah.
I'm a seasoned professional.
I love that.
Yeah.
I have a good friend of mine. He's also my creative director. He's single. You're single. He's a very smart guy. Super smart guy. Communicates very well. If it's late by 5 minutes, he'll tell you, "Yo, TK, pardon me, man."
Emma Bailey, homo ke like set up a blind date. Can I get the juice 2.0?
We're just talking sex. What's going on?
No, I'm not searching.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not searching?
No.
Hold on. I'm not done yet. Smart. Communicates very well. Dude is very supportive.
Okay.
Like amazingly supportive. How would you love to go on a date with him? A date is a date, you know, drinks, dinner, coffee. You don't like coffee, but if it's iced
Yeah,
coffee,
I don't like coffee.
then maybe.
Yeah. What do you mean how?
Huh?
Elena Kere.
So, would you go out with my boy?
I'm not searching currently.
I mean, it's not
Like
a relationship.
Even dating. I think
Even a
I
date?
think I'm okay. I think I have quite a bit on my plate right now to think
A
about.
lot of
so I
brothers
think,
trying to date you, huh?
It's the brother.
But look, speaking of that, How crazy does it get in your DMs though?
Not crazy, it gets creepy.
Ah, there's that
It gets
too.
very creepy.
Yeah.
It's like to a point where it's like, dude, I said no. For one, I'm mising you. So can we not get like the memo here?
Yeah.
There's a lot of like message requests that I just swipe delete.
Do you remember what the creepiest was? Let's get your phone.
I
Where's
will
your phone?
definitely say it's like, so like you said, I'm Indian and I'm Botswana as well.
Yeah.
So my posts reach like both audiences, and there's those men from India, go ting 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 ting,
Yeah.
that are like so creepy. Like, hello, how are you? Like sending selfies and pictures. Yeah, and this is on my Facebook, never on my Instagram, on my Facebook page. And I'm like,
Cribs.
very much so,
Cribs.
yeah.
But in general, right, as Sakshi, are you open to the idea that a love relationship that's like genuine would come and can come from social media? Like from the DMs?
yeah.
Oh yeah?
Very much so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you a fate person or you are a... What's the opposite of fate? Fate versus you work for your destiny type of thing.
Oh, fate.
Yeah, fate and working hard or choice.
I feel like a bit of both.
Bit of both.
I feel like you can work hard enough for something, but if it's kind of not meant for you, it won't be for you.
Right.
But also I do understand that you can't literally like chill. Like I could sit back on this chair and say, that like everything will come to me. You know, there's a certain amount of work that you do have to put in for everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of working towards something, you're in school right now?
Yes.
Western University in Canada.
Yes.
You're going back in August, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What are you studying in Canada and why did you choose whatever you're studying?
So I'm studying political science.
Political science.
And French.
And French.
Yes. So my end goal in life is to work for the United Nations. Yeah.
I can already see it.
Yeah. Or one
Bro,
of
don't
its like
forget some of
affiliates.
us when you're up there.
I won't. Never. Never.
No. Pick.
I got you.
So UN, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the UN, like I said, like I'm very passionate about social issues and causes, and so I feel like being at such a world-known and worldwide organization will help me, you know, reach the societies and countries that I would love to. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I can already see it. I wish you nothing but the best, man. In that, I think you seem like a hard worker. You seem like you know and you're focused on whatever you want to do, and you therefore go out for it. French, how fluent are you?
So I did French for like 4 years in high school.
Yeah.
My French teacher, if she ever like finds out that I'm doing French, she's gonna like fall on the floor and like roll or something, because that thing is not easy.
It's not easy. Yeah.
But in the line of work that I have to do, I would appreciate being able to talk to quite a variety of people and a diverse range of people. You know. And French is a pretty strong language in the world.
Right.
Even like quite a lot of African countries speak French.
Yeah.
So I would just appreciate, you know, being able to be more fluent in various languages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. So we're about to wrap up, sadly. How much time do we have? 8 more minutes. We're about to wrap up, right?
Okay.
What do you want to talk about that I haven't even asked you? Let's hear it. What do you want to talk about? Because Able Hearts, we spoke about Able Hearts. We spoke about your school, the non-existent boyfriend. Try to hook you up with some amazing people. Didn't work. You don't like coffee or tea. Cool, it's fine. What else do you want to talk about?
I just feel like maybe like more pageantry.
More pageantry?
There's always like a word on the street or like a misconception about pageantry.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, you know it's
the
TKay.
Juicy. That
like we're all glitz and glam and like all we do is dress up, look pretty, you know, attend events, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've gotten to appreciate the other side of pageantry. throughout like my years of doing it, such that I know it's like a platform that empowers young girls. And like I do hope and wish that in Botswana it continues to go that way, because it's an amazing thing. It's like it's a crazy thing, man. Like I was saying to you earlier, Miss Botswana 2017, Nicole, she was my mentor for as long as I can remember. I've looked up to her for as long as I can remember. And I just feel like, pageantry is an amazing thing. It gave me three big sisters. Yeah, because she has two sisters.
Oh, yeah.
So it gave me like a huge family in which I appreciate like everything I've been able to do and achieve through pageantry.
Right.
Because literally, before pageantry, I didn't have... I was only 15, but I didn't really have a passion, You know how like kids have like, they're like a good soccer player at that age, or like a good pianist. And I didn't have anything. And then pageantry came along and I'm like, yeah, this is my thing.
That's crazy. And that was at 15.
Yes.
You're crazy.
But
so,
a lot of girls started way younger than me, hey?
I know.
Yeah.
I think Stefina started when she was even younger.
Yeah.
But look, with that kind of environment, right? I think, you correct me if I'm wrong, there's always that I can't do wrong, at least not in people's eyes, right?
Yes.
Even when you come to the Juice 2.0 right now, it's like, I can't say that. Does that because I think it would get suffocating for me and frustrating. Does that happen for you where you feel, fudge, man, I just wanna live my life, man. I get that there's pageantry, but can I just live?
It does. I won't lie. I think I was speaking to your creative director earlier. He asked me the same question, and I was like, sometimes it does get a bit taxing to, always have to portray an image. But at the end of the day, like I realized this is a brand that not only me, but the people around me have put like sweat and tears into, and like there's nothing I can do that's going to tear down this brand. So for as long as I am, and as long as I continue to do what I do, my brand will always be the most important thing because of like how much work I've put into it. Yeah.
Shucks, man. What would you say is your favorite feature on your body?
My legs.
Hey.
My legs.
Girl.
I
was almost spoke in tongues and all of that, but I was like, TKay, hold you. Nah, I'm joking about that. Your legs, yeah?
Yeah, no, I've always had like longer legs than like the rest of my torso.
Upper body, yeah. Legs. I think for me, do you want to guess what I think is my favorite feature on my body is?
Your smile.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course.
Yeah, my smile is, I've been told, it happens. Look, we're wrapping up, right?
Yep.
Any projects that are upcoming super, super soon from Able Hearts or just from you personally that you want people to know about, or we just kind of have to wait and keep our ears to the ground?
Yeah, we're just going to have to keep our ears to the ground. I've been like a bit preoccupied with school, and I wasn't in like the greatest mental state for a bit.
Okay. What was happening?
Moving abroad is crazy.
Okay, yeah.
It's crazier than they'll tell you. So now that I'm back, I'm just gonna give myself a bit of time to settle in, and then see what exactly it is that I can do. But there will definitely be quite a lot, because I know when I go back, I'm back to square one of not being able to do anything.
Bet. Yeah. You and I are actually supposed to work together.
Yes.
On something,
yes,
So
that would be amazing.
It's coming. I'm really, really hell-bent on doing that because it's very important. So when I saw what you've been doing with Able Hearts, I thought, oh, wow, look at that. So it's easy to partner and collaborate and do amazing things.
Yeah, for sure.
Sakshi, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
It wasn't so bad, right? I mean...
Not at all.
At all?
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, we needed to squeeze a little bit, but it's cool. We're politically correct. But I appreciate you so much. God bless you.
Me. Thank you, you too.
Your projects, Able Hearts, the family, and everything. School in Canada as well.
Yes.
Until I see you again next time.
Thank you so much.
One time. Cheers. So, it's a wrap on the Juice 2.0. Remember, we're at SkyView Lounge. For all your crazy, amazing, delicious meals, drop by. For the nice, tasty drinks, stop by. On a Friday, you get music by Jemba Soul. My brother Boogie Sid. On the percussion, you got my boy W. He does that thing. On a Saturday, your sushi and bubbles. It all happens here at SkyView Lounge. You've been amazing for stopping by. Click subscribe if you haven't, the notification button to get all of this amazing content. Stay juicy. What's going on, YouTube? My name is TKay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video, and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.